It was good, BT Gang, and we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense. Now, today, a couple weeks ago, I think y'all noticed that I dropped the top 5 most overrated fragrances video. So today, we're gonna do the opposite and drop a top 5 most underrated fragrances video. So all my gatekeepers, all my guys out there, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Please don't, don't send me no hate mail. I know y'all want me to hold on to these fragrances so only we can have them. But this community is a community, nonetheless, man. So we got to share all our gems, and if they can't pull it off, if they can't do what they will with our suggestions, and let them be them. But nonetheless, we got 5 fragrances here that I really, really enjoy, and I really been keeping them under wraps, I feel like. But we can go ahead and talk about them today. Starting off at number 5, this is Fragrance World Hardwood. Fragrance World Hardwood. This is a dupe of Bath and Body Works Mahogany Woods. So in this one, we got some spice at the top, some spicy pepper. We got some amber. We got some vanilla and some woods in this as well. Bourbon vanilla, I think. This one, that ambery feel definitely reminds me of Dolce and Gabbana, the one. Has that type of grown man nighttime feel, like date time, close snuggle like feel to it. It's very comforting, very snuggle like. It's like when I smell this, I just think about a cold, cloudy winter day. You're sitting on the couch, possibly in front of a fireplace, maybe not, just watching movies with your significant other. That's literally what I get from this. Or you can be on a date, cold day as well, gloomy, overcast. This is just comforting. It smells amazing, though. I don't think this is unisex. Maybe it is, but Mahogany Woods was known to be a very, very popular scent back in the day with Bath and Body Works. They did discontinue it, but it had terrible performance as well. That's kind of corrected with this one. I say this performs really, really decently. 6 to 7 hours, maybe even 8 if you spray a little more, but 6 to 7 hours for my spray routine, and I get a lot of performance out of this. Didn't wear this as much. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wear this as much because I was just doing so much in the winter and the fall time. I was wearing way too much, getting new stuff in. So I feel like this winter and fall, I'm actually going to sit down and I'm going to enjoy this fragrance. That goes along with a lot of my fragrances. I'm going to actually sit down and I'm going to enjoy them. I'm definitely going to hold on to this, though. You can get this for like $20 to $25 off fragrancebuy.ca, I believe, right now. This is a really, really good fragrance, man. This is a snuggle, get on your neck type fragrance. So if you can handle that and you want that, do with this what you will. I'm not saying too much more. All right, so number 4. It's not so much that the DNA of this one is underrated, but the actual fragrance itself and the quality that it has for the price is I think it's simply underrated. So this is Club de Nuit Iconic. This is a dupe of Blue Day Chanel. A lot of people say EDT. I think it opens up with that EDT with that spicy citrus, but I think it kind of dries down to that EDP type level. With it's not too rich like the parfum, and it's not too light and citrusy like the EDT. It's like right in the middle. The woods is balanced. The citruses are balanced, and it just has that blue jelly, Blue de Chanel type smell. Y'all know what Blue de Chanel smells like, man. This is honestly Blue de Chanel on steroids. This stuff smells good. It smells blue. It literally smells blue. I wish I could explain it. But this is like mass appealing to the max. This is versatility to the max. You can wear this literally anywhere, any season. Literally. If you want this, literally anywhere, y'all. If you want to wear this to the pool, the sauna, date, work, happy hour, club, anything you want to wear, you can wear this. And I got this on this list because when people think about Club de Nuit, they think about the Intense Man, they think about Untold, they think about Milestone, they think about Siage, the new Oud one. And there's a new Creed Adventures Absolute clone out there. So a lot of people forget that Iconic even exists, man. And I think this thing deserves this respect. It's literally Blue de Chanel on steroids, man. So if you want a stronger, longer lasting Blue de Chanel, or if you just want to preserve your bottle of Blue de Chanel, I highly suggest y'all cop a bottle of this. I will say the opening maybe, I won't say off-putting, but it's strong. You got to let this dry down a little bit. This has gotten better with age as well, so I'm really, really looking forward to how it ages even further. But I love wearing this stuff. This is Blue de Chanel to a T, man. And it was really, really tough for me to pull the trigger on this one. Just simply because the reviews were so mixed. And I was finally got tired of it. I'm like, look, I'm going to get my hands on it. I'm going to see for myself. and I couldn't be happier with the results, man. Bleu de Chanel, this is a great Bleu de Chanel clone. Probably the best one that I know of. I hear Al Harman, Amber Oud Blue is out there, but I don't think I need that. This one is very, very solid. Anytime, any day, any place. Club de Nuit Iconic at number 4. Now, these next two fragrances, I'm going to give y'all a spoiler. These next two fragrances are Mancera's. I think Mancera is the most underrated niche house in the game. They have great quality, and most importantly, they have great prices. They're probably my favorite entry niche brand out there. So we got two Manceras coming up. This one is Mancera Instant Crush. Mancera Instant Crush. I got a decant of this stuff. Love this stuff, man. This, a lot of people will say it leans feminine. I will agree. I think it leans feminine, but also in that unisex territory. I love it. Now, you know, this has similarities to that Baccarat Rouge 540 with the saffron and the woods and the sweetness. This is Mancera's take on it. It's hard to say that it's a clone or a dupe because I don't think it's quite that. I think it's more of their interpretation. Because, Mancera, if you think about it, they do a lot of interpretations. Like, their Cedrat Boisé is very, very similar to Creed Aventus, but it's not a clone. I think it's just an interpretation. And I think that's exactly what they did with the BR540. They just put their own little twist on it. I think this one, it has more woods, but for the most part, it still has that airy, sweet texture that saffron that the original BR540 has. I think this is great quality. I think this is good stuff. I know a lot of people who actually prefer this over BR540. And at one point in time, I actually did too. I actually prefer this over BR540. Because I feel like I didn't go nose blind as much as I do with the Baccarat Rouge. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, looking for something to be better than BR540 because I was so upset with it because it goes in and out. And it's like, it's a tricky gaslighting like wearing experience whenever you wear BR540. So this one has great value though. I think you can get this for like $80-$90, 4.2 ounces, 125 mils on any discounter. So I think this is great bang for your buck. If you can't afford BR540 or if you just want to try something else other than BR540 and be a little bit different, go ahead and try that Mancera Instant Crush out. This is a great buy for its price with that quality. And the second Mancera fragrance, this is amazing stuff right here, man. I wore the heck out of this decant. I'm deciding if I'm going to get a full bottle of this upcoming fall and winter. But yeah, this one is Mancera Tonka Cola. Look at that line. It's right there. It's literally right there. I'm really, really, really low. Alexandria does have an offering of this. I think it's called a Cola or something crazy. But man, oh man, Mancera Tonka Cola. So this one you get, it's literally a Coca-Cola, but I think it's more of a cherry cola. You get a fizzy, like I don't want to say bergamot type feel at the top, but it's just like an actual soda where it's like carbonated and you can just smell and feel the texture of like bubbles. And there's like vanilla in this as well. Is there a benzoin? I don't know the notes on my heart off the top of my head, but it's just like a holiday like literally Coca-Cola fizzy. Sweet sensation of a smell. It's like a happy smell. I recommend this smell always for like something like a holiday party or just like, happy hours in the winter and fall time. This stuff is great for that. It's really, really fun. I think this is a happy person fragrance. I consider myself a happy person. So this is something that I just love wearing. And a lot of people, every time I wore it, a lot of people asked about it just simply because not because it's the highest quality or any of that stuff. It just smells so different. Like you don't expect anybody to smell like a Coca-Cola. So the fact that this can actually do this and pull it off and it can smell nice. I know it sounds weird to smell like a Coca-Cola, but you just got to get your nose on this one and try it out for yourself. This stuff is really, really good. Mancera is being different with this one and it actually paid off. It's hard to say initially it was underrated because it was getting so much hype coming out the books, but now you got Cosmic Pepper coming out. A lot of people are still hyping up Cedrat Boisé, and so I feel like this fragrance from Mancera is not really getting the love that it's justified of getting, and that's why it's on this list, man. But I love this one. I'm not going to gatekeep it no more, and yeah, this is Mancera Tonka Cola at number 2. And at number 1, if you watch this channel, I feel like you should know. Go ahead, pause this video and guess right now. Go ahead and pause it. I give you time. This is my number 1 underrated fragrance. I love this fragrance. I got a full bottle of it. That shows you how much I love it because I don't get full bottles of anything unless I love it. This one is Prada Luna Rosa Black. Prada Luna Rosa Black. I know everybody talks about Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. They got a Le Parfum that just came out. They got an EDP that's out. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. I remember the first time I wore this to work. I had a coworker and they were like, "Whoa, what is that? What is that?" You know, Marco. They're like, "What is that, Marco?" I'm like, "It's Prada Luna Rosa Black." You know, that's probably one of my first compliments at work too. So this is a perfect like work scent. This is a subtle. I want to say subtle, but this is like a, what's the word? Like it's not gonna be intrusive. This is more like laid back and I don't want to say mesmerizing. I would say like what's something that it just leads you, like it just leads you on to make you want to get another sniff. You know, it's not gonna grab you, but like all the way out from across the room. But once you get a whiff of it, it's just gonna pull you in and reel you in every time with this one. So this one is like a powdery, like benzoin, vanilla, tonka bean type of smell. I normally don't go for powdery smells. That's kind of why I didn't like Killing It Back to Black, but this one is different because it has a sweetness to it. It's not gourmandy or anything, but it's just light. It's just mysterious. It's alluring. That's the word I'm looking for. It's alluring. Also, I wore this one time. I sprayed like 4 sprays on, 5 sprays on. Went outside, walked my dog. The wind was blowing, and the lady was behind me, and she was like, I was crossing the street. She was like, "Is that you that smells that good?" And I was like, yeah, I guess. And she was like, "Yeah, you smell good, young man." I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." But this stuff, like, this is a secret weapon in my opinion. This is like, I feel like, look, this is the type of fragrance this is, man. So let's say you working, right, and you promised your girl you was y'all going to dinner after work. You don't got enough time to go home, so you throw this on and you rock out, and she won't even think twice, bro. Because this is like a perfect. You can go from work to happy hour to a dinner. I feel like with this fragrance seamlessly, and it will pass all the tests. This is like perfect for either scenario because it's not too loud, it's not obtrusive, it's laid back, it's on the lighter side, but you still can get 7 to 8 good hours out of this. This is a compliment beast, and that's like surprising to me considering it doesn't have the most like obtrusive performance. But I'm telling you, it's just like once this thing gets in anybody's nostrils, it's just like, hold on. Like, what is that? You know? And it's getting rare because, you know, there's always going to be discontinuation rumors about this fragrance. But a lot of people don't, when Prada makes a fragrance, they want their freshers, the oceans, the late parfums, the carbons. Nobody thinks about Prada when it comes to cooler weather fragrances. So this one has always been a sleeper, and I think it always will be, especially if those discontinuation rumors are true. But they've been saying that for years now. I think y'all will be fine. And this bottle looks dope. Got this for a good deal, $80, man. So, yeah, I really, really love this fragrance. I wear the heck out of it. I can't wait to, honestly, bro, a cool spring night, you can probably rock this. Even you can probably rock it in a cool spring day, honestly, bro. But I just haven't been wearing it because I like, switching up my scents a lot, and I wore the heck out of this in the fall and winter. So, but best believe if it cools down around here one day, I just might throw this bad boy on because it's so alluring. It just has machismo. You get what I'm saying? Machismo. Shout out Razor Ramon and Macho Man Randy Savage. But yeah, that's my top 5 most underrated fragrances in my collection. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these, and y'all let me know y'all top 5s down below in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all as always, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.